we got to talk about what's happening in the United States. Yes, that's where we live. Okay, so the UN state attorney says starting May 16th, parents in D.C. can face jail time up to 6 months in lockdown for their kids' crimes under curfew law.
Hell yeah, I'm so glad.
Yes.
Tired of y'all little niggas on the belt line.
Badass kids.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all kids don't got no YMCA. Y'all don't got nothing. Y'all just want to be causing teen takeovers.
It's when they took the belt away from the parent.
Exactly.
And they took the word out of the Bible. You spoil the rod.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Yeah.
When you took that out, you started to see the uproar of children disobedience.
Yes.
Because I used to
Because
wake up
the parents
in the
could go
hospital.
to jail for whooping their kids. Now the parents can go to jail for letting your kids be too bad. So, I mean, y'all just shot yourself in the foot when you took all that stuff out the first time.
Sweets, explain it to me. So you said curfew after curfew hours.
Well, what they want to do is they want to implement a curfew for the teens. So at a certain time in the evening, your teen should be at home. Like, you remember when we was little and they used to like, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where you're...
Do you know where your child
Before the street lights come on, baby.
Exactly. So they say it contributes to the delinquency of a minor. Of course, I agree.
It does.
And if you let you let your kids just run these cities, run amok, and then they keep doing these teen takeovers, and they just jumping on cars and running across the parking lots, causing a ruckus, start fights. I've seen so many videos where the kids are jumping on top of buses, and I mean, it's a whole ruckus.
You jump on my Benz, and one of you little teens, I'ma light y'all little asses up. So your parent, we ain't worried about your parent.
But you
jump
know
on my
whose
car.
kids these are? These are the kids that parents are stricken by the economy. These parents are working night shift. They're single parent households. If they're working night shift, you got a teenager, he's at home, or she's at home all night long. Parent has no choice but to work. So if you're at work, what's your child doing? Especially at a certain age when they don't have to pay for a babysitter.
I mean, my mom had to work too. You know what I'm saying? She had night shift too. But never in a day did we think, we're finna meet up with all my friends.
And
so
run
we
amok.
could, you know what I'm saying? So we could run out in the middle of the street, start vandalizing property and stealing and starting fights and all that.
Right.
So yeah, my mom had to work too. But what they're saying is if you drop them off and you fail to supervise them and you are aware of what they're doing, then you can get charged. You know what I'm saying? Now, it depends, because they said it depends.
How do you even prove that?
If you were aware.
If you are aware of what your child is doing.
Well, because you should be aware. What the hell are you talking about? You don't know where your damn kid is?
If you at work and you at work in a third shift and you and the last you left your child was, hey, stay your ass in the house. I gotta go to work. There's food on the counter. This, that, and the third.
AT&T
and you're
family
gone.
plan. But the
So when
location
their awareness is, I left my child at home.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, streets, their location should be on at all times.
their location should be on their child. Especially right now, everybody got a phone. AT&T makes it easy for a family plan. They bundle it all together. So guess what? You can actually go on the kid's phone, make them not even they have to get your permission to use Instagram, Facebook, all this stuff. This is all available for the parent.
That is true.
So
That is true.
if you don't take this in consideration, because the law is, the law ain't playing with you. They're like, well, did you do this? No, I didn't. Okay, negligence is apparent.
That's
We're
right.
going to charge you 6 fucking months to a year in jail because your child it's not our job to raise your child.
That's
They're
right.
sneaky though. The kids are
we know that.
sneaky.
Yeah.
The kids are sneaky.
They are sneaky.
But that's the point. Like right now, this is when the parent needs to sit down and be like, okay, my teenagers, like if y'all decide to leave this house, you need to let me know where you're going. Your location needs to be on, and I need to know where you're going. Because if they don't,
Who you're going with.
if they don't, they're gonna face jail time. You better. Do you want to go to jail, bitch? If not, then you better tell your kids to turn that damn location on and ask them where the hell they going.
Now let's talk about the parents that don't have no good goddamn common sense themselves, though.
Them
Because
the
that's
ones
a
that's gonna
whole
be-
And
nother.
they're
Them
going to
the
be
ones that's
locked
gonna be
up.
locked
Those
up.
are the ones that's creating the problem,
And
Gigi.
those are the ones that need to be locked up any damn way.
You and your
No,
kid need to be
facts.
locked up because now we can worry. I don't want to go downtown to the Beltline and come back and my back window's busted open, okay? Because that is, if for insurance company purposes, your shit just goes up. And then every 6 months, you got to change companies. You got to switch out. I don't want to keep doing that because you don't want to keep your fucking kid in check. My kid ain't doing that. My son would not do no shit like that.
No, fact,
my daughter would not do no shit like
either.
that. And I'm a street nigga and I'm a gang member. Documented.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not having my kids out there doing that.
That's real. That's on blood.
That's right.
That's on blood.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, streets. I think us street niggas raised the kids the best because we actually was out there doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why your daughter is. I'm proud of her.
Early on in life, I instilled in my kids, you know what I'm saying? I know I can leave and come back and shit ain't gonna be towed the fuck up. I know they ain't gonna do what they ain't supposed to do because I know that I put that in them. But parents ain't putting shit in their kids.
They not
what it
putting-
is.
But
And
you
since
see-
they don't, they need to take responsibility for not doing so.
Lock
But
them up.
see,
Lock them up.
I'm gonna tell you the difference in everybody that conversation that just went down. When you said your child ain't doing it, your child ain't doing it, my child ain't doing it. We are men that are involved in our child's life.
Exactly.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
children out there that do not have that father figure in their life, so that's why those kids are doing that. And the mothers are not realizing what you're doing to the child when you're not having them in the presence of the other side of their DNA. It's two DNAs to create a human being. And when you separate one, and that child grows up with
gonna be
only
unsure.
one DNA that taught them how to come in and work in this world, that child's gonna be missing something. It's always gonna be missing something. It's a void that's gonna create. And if you don't fill it young, when they get older, they're gonna sought after it because they're gonna be like, "Where's my other parent?
No, I definitely did that.
Where's my dad?
I definitely
Why didn't I
chased.
get? Why didn't my dad?
I've been
grow
there.
up
I've been
with
through
me?
it.
I
You know
wanted
what I'm
my
saying?
dad so bad. I joined the gang.
Yeah,
I wanted
Dad, why
some
won't you
type
fuck
of
with
father
me?
figure. I joined the fucking gang at 14 years old.
And even with me, I was raised in a two parent household. My stepdad is the man that raised me. I'm named after my stepdad, but my real dad was really never in my life. But when I got to a certain age, it traumatized me because I was like, Dad, when I met him, my real dad, like, why don't you fuck with me? Like, what did I do that I see you with your other kids, but you like me, it's like I never even existed. Even though I still had a father figure in my life that raised me up, I was still missing my biological. And I have a void in my heart because my biological father doesn't acknowledge me.
Damn.
And we
it
all got
definitely-
stories.
Yeah.
And I keep telling women.
And
stepfathers.
and thank you for sharing that too, because
I'm glad you said that.
somebody needs to know that.
Yeah, because
Need to hear
somebody
that.
out there going through that shit right now, King James. They got a stepdaddy and he treat them good and shit.
And they all
but-
love my my stepdad is my daddy by far. I love that man to death, like he birthed me from his own self. But I still have that void.
Biological though.
Yeah, it's like,
DNA,
what
man.
happened, Pops? Like, what did I do? What did I do that I'm a good son? I'm a successful son. Like,
unanswered.
what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Do you
Unanswered
think
trauma.
y'all will ever have that conversation?
At this point in my life, I've learned to accept it, bury it, and I'm not worried about it ever living again. Cause I'm old enough now I've had words with it, kind of expressed it, but I'm old enough now to where, fuck it.
You don't care no more.
I got a dad. I got a dad that raised me. I can call him right now. He gonna pick up the phone. If I need something, he gonna be there for me. And I know that I can't do that with my real dad.
Because whatever excuse he gives you is not. What difference does it make to you? Does it make a difference?
At this point in my life, no. 43 years, it don't even matter with me no more. It's like it just died out. But it took its toll when it needed to take its toll. Mm-hmm. And that changed me over. It made me adapt to have to put a Band-Aid on it and let it heal.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that I got a chance to rekindle mine with my father in California because ever since I was young, when we came back from Japan and came back to New York, and then he tried to come back to New York and tried to help out, but then my mom's family was mean. He tried, but he said, I can't do this shit. I'm going back to Cali. He went back to Cali, and that shit killed me because I'm like, my dad is actually here after the breakup. But my cousins was so fucking bad that he was like, I can't do all of them. I'll take my kids back to Cali. My mom was like, no. So my dad tried, but I resented him. I'm like, you just left me with these gang member, my uncles is murderers. And this documented, they killed people for my mom. So like, I had to grow up in that hood shit where my uncles is busting brains out because they whistling at my mom. My mom was a fine ass young woman. My mom was beautiful, bodybuilder. Niggas was trying to disrespect my mom. So I was young, couldn't do shit. But my uncles was like, don't worry, nephew, I got this. And they went to jail for 20 fucking years for murder because my mom was that fine. So I had that needing my daddy to protect the family, protect my mom, and then protect me. And I had to become a grown-ass man at early age.
Early age, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to become a fucking man. So now I play video games that I didn't play when I was young. I'm living my childhood now, basically. I didn't have that shit. I was selling drugs and selling cocaine and moving packs, which I shouldn't have been doing at all.
Yeah.
So my dad died when he was 60th birthday, went to Cali. Boom. We rekindled. We rekindled for his 60th birthday. And then that like fixed us. So, like all that stuff that King James was feeling, that empty void, I kind of got that fixed before he passed. So I'm happy about that. I'm really happy that, but he died in my arms years later. But you know, everybody know that. But the thing is, that void that King James is going through, that shit real for a boy.
It's very real.
For a man, even in your adulthood, it still will fuck with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they say these parents, you know what I'm saying, they can face up to fines. They'll have to take a parental class and possible jail time. Right now in D.C., you're going to be looking at 6 months. The city of Chicago just joined this also. In Chicago, you're going to be looking at a year in jail.
They need to.
So you're gonna face fines. You're gonna have to take a parental class, and they're gonna put your ass in jail. So, but the levels will change depending on, again, how much the parent was aware of what their child was doing. Because you have some kids that order Lyft and Uber, and then they just go to these teen takeovers and act a damn fool. But that's the biggest thing. Like, your kid is just ordering a ride. You have no idea who these kids are riding with, and then they just out in the street. Now, what happens if your baby gets shot? Then you're going to be the first one standing there talking about, my baby.
I told my daughter, I swear, Vance laugh at me because I'll be like, yep, I'm that mom that I'll be like, I'll take you, I'll pick you up, I'll be right outside.
That's right. And you know, I saw a video of a man, he took his son to the club, and because his son had just turned 21. So the bouncer dude was like, what's up, man? He was like, yeah, my son is inside, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting out here so he can have a good time. So when he come out, I'm right here. And the bouncer was like, damn, that's dope. You gonna wait on your son? He was like, yeah.
Sure
he was
am.
like, I'm not gonna stop him from going out because he's grown now. He's going to go out. He said, but what I am gonna do is make sure I'm standing out here and make sure he gets in the car safely and gets back to his destination where he's supposed to go. Now that's parenting. Big up to that father right there.
That's crazy.
I saw that. And the dude was a black dude, and another black dude was interviewing him, and he was outside just chilling. So that's what we need. We need more active parents. Don't get your son 21, kick him out the door.
I feel like this. If y'all want to enforce rules like that, you need to go back to the drawing board and change the rule about the child support and the litigation of parents. So if my DNA goes inside you and you become pregnant and you have that child, there's no reason why I need to go see a lawyer and pay this lawyer anything to legitimize my child. Let the child come out with equal rights. Or if I don't have equal rights, then you can't get no child support.
Right.
So if I can't go pick up my son, and as long as like, okay, he's in school, blah, blah, blah. All right, let me put this day if I want to be a weekday, but if it's the weekend, I'll come through. Look, I'm getting my son. Come on with me. You can't call the police. Hey, he's got my son. Sir, you don't have full custody of the child, so you're going to give the child up. That's not fair. If you want to lock us up for not taking care of that child, if you want to lock us up because our child is being bad, that child need both parents in the life.
And
It's
King James, hold
designed.
on, that's smart because I didn't think about that, and you just put that in my brain. So let me say this: that's real because think about it. What if I'm paying child support and I don't have no fucking say so?
I don't have no say so.
That you gonna lock me up?
You gonna lock me up?
You can't lock me. You gonna lock the
designed
mama
that
up.
way.
Lock the mama
mama
up. You
up.
gotta lock the mama
The
up.
mom though, because if the dad is not in the household, he don't know what's going on all the time.
The system is designed that way
you
for
know-
everybody to somewhat lose. Even if you don't know you're losing.
Well, in today's world, it's not. I'm gonna lock up the parents. I'm gonna lock up the parent.
Yes, the parent. Yeah, you're right, King James. Only the mama. You all y'all mamas who keep taking
Everybody
the babies.
who got 100%
Yes,
custody.
you got 100% jail time. I got none of it.
100% jail time.
Wait.
I will take none of it. It's a real statement.
I agree.
If my child is not legitimized, don't come at me with no law enforcement. Don't come at me, hey, your child just broke into somebody's house and whatnot. And I'll be like, hey, did you know what your child was? Ask his mama.
You know what? I gotta put something out on the table because I was in the household with my father. All right, my dad, the type of love my dad had, this without talking about is a law. Now, if it was him, he would come and say, let me do the time for him. That's how much my pops loved me. It wouldn't have to be something that needed to be a law for it.
Right.
My dad would come and say, I don't want my son to go through that. Let me do it.
He'll do it anyway.
He'll do it anyway. It didn't require a law because that's the type of father he was. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference. I'm not going to lie.
You had a real good day.
Yo, that's right.
The reason why I was in the streets, it wasn't because my pops wasn't around. It was because the environment. I'm from Louisiana. That's just something that when I go to school, they're not right there with me. So then that's whenever you get the feedback of everything around you.
Peer pressure.
And Louisiana, that's a hard city, boy.
Oh, yeah.
What part of Louisiana? Let the people know.
Monroe, Gun Row. You know what I'm saying?
Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe, Louisiana. They call it Gun Row. You already know why they call it that, but that's where I'm
They
from.
call it Gun Row?
Gun Row.
Gun Row, Monroe. What the hell y'all doing out there in Monroe? With all
Killing
the...
folks.
Hey,
Everybody in the hood know everybody.
do not go out there and expect to be able to play with people like you play. Like I be seeing shit on Instagram, people doing these pranks. If you go out there with that shit, you're dead.
Okay, wait, so if Chud the Builder, y'all heard about Chud the
Chud
Builder. So if
wouldn't-
Chud the Builder, would he be
wouldn't
able to do
even
that in
make it.
Monroe?
He wouldn't even made it the first fucking 10
Chud
minutes
the dead
out
nigga.
there.
Chud was chimping
He'll
out.
be Chud the
Chud the dead
fucking
nigga.
dead
He was
nigga.
chimping out. Chud, you were chimping out. And I'm tired of white people with this bullshit too, with the chimping out shit. Because like for real, like you said, don't do no pranks to black people, bro.
Yeah.
And stop calling us monkeys when y'all got skinny ass lips.
And the skin.
If you shave off that hair,
They have white skin and they got thin lips. So I mean, if we're really looking at monkeys, you know what I'm saying? You really have to look at the design of a monkey before you compare who looks more like the monkey.
I've never seen a monkey with big lips, ever.
Exactly.
Damn.
So y'all, hey.
We got big lips, nice big black juicy lips. Y'all got them skinny ass.
So for all
slits.
you chutters out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't
Chutters.
take your ass to
Monroe.
Gun
Please
Row.
don't.
Monroe.
Please don't. The 12-year-olds will put you down out there. So.
The preteens is gonna get your ass, okay? So don't
How
be
do we
going
fix
to Monroe, Gun Row, okay? That's all we have to say, period.
How do we fix this problem in gun?
How do we fix it?
Right.
What did Moses do? They bring the great flood.
yeah,
Oh,
they
damn.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
He
saying.
said that's the only way. You gotta wash these niggas away.
you gotta wash it away, bro. It's embedded.
But
in
all
there.
they do is just pop up in another location.
Hey, that's what Katrina
That's what
was.
New Orleans.
Well, to finish this up, I want to say thank you to DC, and I want to say thank you to the city of Chicago, and I want to thank any other city that joins the fight to make sure that these kids are no longer outside doing these teen takeovers. I think it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know why, as a teen, you would want to participate in this foolishness. And then most of the time, it's not fun. Y'all just running from either police or each other. So, like, I'm not understanding what the hype is about. Like,
It's the adrenaline rush.
you know what I'm saying?
Legitimize the fathers for free. You help defeat what y'all trying to do.
Yes, King James,
Legitimize
you
the
right.
father.
Legitimize the fathers for free.
Yes.
You will eliminate the disobedience in your children
Facts.
by probably
I don't mind go to
50%.
jail, beat
Fathers
that kid.
are important. Make sure that the fathers are in the life, because I believe if the father is in the life of the child, and not necessarily in the household, but just at least in the life of the child, then they will know that hard discipline is there. Like, I know when I was a child and my dad used to talk to me, and as soon as that voice just went to Candace, you know what I'm saying? It bellowed. It was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, and then
that's my daddy. I ain't playing.
That's what I'm
with you.
saying. Like he come in, is, are you ready to sit your ass down? You know,
I
that
need him
voice,
now because my voice don't bellow to make you shut the fuck up.
that voice.
I don't know what I gotta do, Candy. I ain't gonna make you shut the fuck up.
Well, maybe you could try. It's like Barry White. You know what I mean? You gotta put a little Barry bass in it,
I'm a very bassy dude.
like the Temptations.
That's not a slutty bass.
Blue.
Not a slutty bass, but that voice definitely, absolutely makes a difference. It made a difference for me, and I mean, even when my mom would be like, "Wait till your dad gets home." Wait till your dad gets home. It was like, oh shit. Like when my dad gets home, I'm gonna get a whooping and I'm getting in trouble. So dad, that presence absolutely makes a difference to boys and girls. So fathers are important. Make sure the fathers are there, ladies. Stop being a bitter baby mama. Stop talking about I'm gonna make your life hell because you don't want to listen to me and you don't want to do what I had told you and you don't want to give me the money that. No, bitch. If you need money, put child support or shut the fuck up and let the man raise his children, okay?
Keep them white people out y'all business, man. That's the best thing for you. Just be able to drop the baby off. Stop being emotional, women. Stop, because all my baby mamas did it, so I know I don't care. They all told me, I will never take your baby from you. Every last one of them told me this. And I said, the first one took me. I said, second one. I said, hey, look, my first one took, I ain't trying to do this. So write it down. She wrote it down and everything. She's like, I will never take. I said, all right, that shit didn't work. She took the motherfucking baby in 9 months. Boom. She said, nigga, I got my baby for 2 years. Boom, took another one. God damn. Because we don't work out. Y'all want to take the baby. And I'm a great fucking father. Like, I'm a good ass dad.
Yes, you are.
I'm a good fucking daddy. I just don't like the mom at times. She don't like me. It's cool. But we can still co-parent. I'm cool with co-parenting. I don't care about your new boyfriend. I'm talking to a nigga like, once I'm done, I'm done. I'll fight. But once I'm done, it's over. But I will never disrespect our child. I will raise the baby as a princess, a queen. I teach them that don't mess with boys. I do the right daddy thing. I'm a real good dad because I know how to be a real bad father. I've seen my father not be a good dad. So I trust me. I can do the opposite of what he did. And I can be fucking great.
Word.
And you
exactly. And you are. And you are.